.991 save percentage, and we are underway in the opening period. Mo Seider lining up on the back line to start with Gustav Lidstrom, tonight.
Seider pinches up here, and he seems to do a lot of that. It's not a bad situation to make a pinch in, because as you see here, Filip Zadina's floating up high so he can cover for him if the pinch doesn't go as planned. Even though he does a good job of taking the body, the puck still gets out, and there's a 3-on-2 going the other way. Luckily, Zadina makes a good defensive play to break up the rush.
Well, back in the Griffins lineup, and he's got the puck at center ice now into the San Antonio zone. Backhand.
Seider picks the puck up here and sees that he doesn't have many options, so he just fires the puck on net.
Pass a little bit off the mark, picked up by Mo Seider, who fires a shot. Rebound shot, score!
There's only two kinds of professional coaches in this world, those looking for a job and those who are...
As you can see here, Seider steps up yet again, breaking up the pass attempt.
Yeah, no kidding. We'll see how long he's looking for. Here's the goal call by Eric Zane.
Turner Elsack.
The Griffins bring it back into the San Antonio zone now. Chase Pearson chops it in and goes chasing after it. Forecheck there by the Griffins. Turnover. Pearson with a shot, and that one's kicked out by Husso with the right pad. Good chance there. Pearson now in the corner. Again with possession for the Griffins.
Another successful pinch here, keeping San Antonio in their own end.
Play it up the wall to Mo Seider. Gets pinched off there, and Seider can't quite come up with it. And the Rampage will play it out to center ice. Now 2-on-2 at the Griffin line. But Seider back to help out, and San Antonio will dump it deep into the Griffins' end. Calvin Pickard out to play it there, the former Rampage goaltender. Boy, he is good playing with the puck as well. Griffins back to center ice now. Lucas Savages loses control, and the Rampage will dump it right back in. Cam Darcy back behind Calvin Pickard.
Seider makes a nice, easy breakout pass with his own exit.
Center ice for the Griffins. He'll just fire it in. Korupchenko, he'll play it behind the net. Griffins pick it up, and here comes...
Seider hops up in the rush here, which is always good to see, but also his defense partner Gustav Lidstrom is doing the same thing. If the puck gets turned over, it's an odd man rush the other way on a forward.
Forward, the captain, little backhand pass near side. Lindstrom to the blue line, plays it in the middle. Nice pass there, hooking up with Gregor McLeod, but his pass picked off, and the Rampage will play it back to center ice again. 15 minutes still to go here in the opening period. Griffins on the board, just 23 seconds into this hockey game tonight. They've been controlling the play most of it. Forward, near side. Nice move by Dom Shine. Another nice move out in front. Went to the backhand. Rebound. It's loose. Score! Gregor McLeod. The ice.
Yeah, you hope that was just a helmet adjustment.
Yeah, that looked like he was stunned a little bit, didn't it? Yikes.
You know, a lot of pressure on the veterans today, like Brian Lashoff was.
Seider sees that the San Antonio forward has come away with the puck. He immediately moves to the front of the net to take away the passing lane to that player.
Going to need that steady presence of of guys like Lashoff to make sure that this young defense now is steady and firm.
Ooh, puck loose out in front of the net. Good chance by Cairo, cleared away by the Griffins defense, backed out to center ice. Here comes San Antonio right back in. Cairo tries a backhand front and pass out in front. Nolan took a swipe at a bouncing puck, couldn't find it. Still loose out in front, and finally corralled by the Griffins. Joey Valeno will come up the near side wall and try to squeeze by the defender, but gets squeezed off there, and the puck picked up by Mikkola for San Antonio. Played up the far wall, but just out of the reach of Nathan Walker. Mo Seider there to deal with it now, and picked up by San Antonio again. Brought back into the zone. Here comes Walker in, looking to make a pass across. That's knocked down. Nice play by Oliver Kasky. Well, he gives it up to Walker again. Battle behind the net. Valeno can't get it away from Walker. Walker's still free on the half wall. Going to try to play it back to the point. That pass knocked down off the skate of Chris Terry, and Joe Valeno will clear it out to center ice. Yeah, without the pregame show, didn't have a lot of chance to get into that. I know.
Again, just another smart, simple pass that allows for an easy zone entry.
Tonight, Pumple hurt early in the game on Saturday, out with an undisclosed injury. Snapped, unfortunately, his career-best 11-game point streak. Boy, Pumple has been on a roll as well. 6th best in the league scoring right now. Griffins will miss him here tonight, but get a couple quick goals without him. Valeno now over the line, has his pass picked off by Poganski. He'll try to bring it back to the Griffin line, but Grand Rapids able to recover, and guess who? Valeno comes all the way back to get it. Kasky and Billy Sariarvi, neither could quite get to it, and boy, as I said, Polai just jumped right on it, made the backhand shot that Pickard came up with a nice save, but he had slid away from the net, and the rebound there for the former Griffin Nastasiak to Barry to cut this lead to 2-1. That's a big goal for the Rampage.
Right when the attacker gets over the blue line, Seider steps up, poke checks the puck away, and then takes the body. This is what you like to see out of a young defenseman.
Dominated early in this hockey game.
And the shots are now even. At one point, it was Griffins were leading the Rampage 5-0 in the shot category, and now it's tied 6-6.
Yeah, I think it was 6-1 too, so you're right. They've had the last 5.
Yep.
Finishing up a 4-game road trip, coming off a win in Chicago last night. Rampage would love to head home with another one, and they've got a little life now back in. Puck loose out in front of the net. Griffins playing a little danger zone right now, finally tipped away. Up on the near wall, Joe Valeno can't handle it. Rampage will play it back in. It hits a body, however, and scoots out to center ice. The Griffins will go for full-scale changes again. Dumps it in around the far side to the near side wall, off the stick of Zadina, and back come.
Here he notices that the back checker hasn't caught up to the attacker, so he gets in the passing lane to try to break up the pass.
Walker into the zone, drops it back just out of the reach of.
Because he's thinking aggressively and getting into the rush, it allows him to pick up this loose puck and enter the zone. This pass to Zadina ends up being a little bit off the mark, though.
Into the far corner, Zadina chasing after it. More forecheck pressure there by the Griffins. San Antonio gives it away. Dom Turgeon will just play it.
He makes a nice move here around the San Antonio player, but the puck skips over Zadina's stick and in the zone for delayed offside.
Ahead of the play, and the Griffins will hunt him down, and the Griffins will get a full-scale change here with 1:03 now to go in the San Antonio power play.
Good penalty kill so far by the Griffins. They forced an offside. They've had 2 clears.
He steps up on the attack here, breaking up the rush, and the puck ends up leaving the zone.
He does not play like a rookie.
No, that kid's going to be in Detroit. I tell you, Grand Rapids folks, get out and watch this kid here. I'm sure he might get a chance to play up to 9 games in Detroit this year. Another pick by the Griffins at the line, this time done by Joe Valeno.
San Antonio plays a very wide umbrella on the power play. One guy high on the blue line, and then 2 players very wide, almost on the boards. So it's really tough to, they keep that puck to the perimeter until they feel like they got a good cross pass.
There's another shot from the point. That one coming from Jake Wallman off of 9-7. The shots favoring San Antonio, as we mentioned earlier, 6-1 at one point Grand Rapids. So the tide has certainly turned, and they've been good. Have the Rampage on the last 2 power play opportunities. Control it off the face-off again. Lelegio going to let a shot go, and Pickard just got a piece of that with the right pad. That was labeled for the near side corner. Puck up in the air. Moritz Seider goes flying up, picks the puck up. I think the Rampage were looking for a closing the hand on it.
It did look like he closed the hand, too.
I think he might have put it down. The Griffins. Now back just in time as they drop the puck here on period number 2. Pretty entertaining opening period. Vastly different start to finish. Grand Rapids early. San Antonio late in a 2-2 tie here through 20 minutes of play. Final 36 seconds of a San Antonio power play. And the Griffins get a break here, cleared around the near side wall, and it will roll all the way out to center ice. Rampage Pouliot back to get it with just 12 seconds to go in the power play, but here they come back into the Griffin zone. Pagansky drops it back to the point. Nobody right there on it. They are, however, the Rampage that is able to clear it into the corner. Griffin's on the puck there, but still loose. Penalty is now over, but Rampage with pressure in the Grand Rapids zone. Battle the near side corner, right end of your radio dial. 5 bodies in there, now 6 looking for it. Played to the far side wall, and San Antonio maintains.
Seider uses his size and strength here to pin the gap against the boards and break up the cycle down low.
His body well. Pogansky, however, gets to the loop. Puck played to the near side wall, and the Griffins will clear it just out of the zone. They survive. Power play number 2 by San Antonio.
This is a big Central Division game. San Antonio 1 point ahead of the Griffins, so this is one of those great 4-point games.
Yeah, 3-4 in the division overall. Not too far out of Milwaukee with 22 points. Deep into the San Antonio zone.
Yeah, great back check by the captain, able to just pull that puck away at the last second, preventing a great San Antonio scoring chance.
Yeah, good shift there by the captain. He gets bumped a little bit as he makes his way to the bench. Griffins get a change. Back come the Rampage. And that is Borgman who fires it back behind, but Calvin Pickard doesn't let many of those go. And now picked off a pass behind the net. One way by San Antonio off Moritz Seider. Now a long shot fired just wide. McRae will pick it up for Grand Rapids behind his own net. Plays it.
Seider battles off 2 forecheckers and ends up shoveling the puck to his winger. He would have made it a lot easier on himself had he not fumbled the puck in the first place, though.
Back come the Griffins now to center ice. At the red line, they'll just fire it in, does McRae. Center ice, picked off by Dom Turgeon. He'll dump it right back in. This is how they started tonight. Luke gets strong on that forecheck.
Yep, get it deep. And especially in the second period, because you can change your player.
Seider again takes the attacker at the blue line and then pinches him off along the boards to break up the rush.
Nolan trying to come in, gets pinned indeed by Big Mo Seider again, who's battling with a couple of Rampage player there. Finally picked up on the wall, controlled by the Griffins. Sveshnikov can't handle it, held in at the point. Rampage play across to the far side. Back to the point now, still looking. Lelegio has nowhere to go, plays it into the corner, but San Antonio still has it. Now picked up by Philip Zadina, plays it off the wall, was looking to bank and angle it out to Sveshnikov, but just a little out of his reach and back behind the San Antonio net. Lelegio will now take a look as both teams kind of back off. Griffins with 4 guys in the neutral zone. Out to center ice.
Here Seider notices that there's a 1-on-4 situation, so he steps up to remove the puck from the attacking player with a really nice poke check. Because of that poke check from Seider, there ends up being a breakaway the other way.
Long outlet feed, all along, walking in, Chris Terry shot and a big save. Right pad, Billy Husto as Terry, the second leading scorer in the AHL, was in all alone on a great feed. Now back coming the other way, the Rampage. Shot fired way wide into the corner. Battling there for it, Nathan Walker has it taken away by the Griffins.
Seider steps up looking for a pass, but Svechnikov doesn't even look at him. He ends up just dumping the puck away and goes for a change.
Antonio blue line, Griffins go for a change, and Rampage try to catch him, dumping it into the Grand Rapids zone. Long, rink-wide pass just out of the reach there, Lucas Savage's, and back come the Rampage.
This shift from Seider and Lindstrom is approaching the 2-minute mark.
And uses his body to corral the second, and the Griffins' Mo Seider plays it up, and a slow roller chip back in, goes right on Calvin Pickard. Now it's Seider doing battle behind the net. Rampage come up with a loose puck. Back to the point, Pouliot, long shot. That one hit Lucas Savage out in front, comes to the near side wall. Griffins corral it there. Nice job in the corner to work that one out, but a pass lost by Lucas Shevitz, picked off by the Rampage again.
Lindstrom breaks up the attacker from the puck, and then Seider picks it up and then just fires it around the boards, and the San Antonio defenseman picks it up, sending it back in. This is a play that you make at the end of a very long shift.
Lindstrom, he'll get it to Mo Seider, and he'll peel back and settle things down as both teams, or at least the Rampage at this point, go for a change. Griffins join them now as well. Seider far side, gives it up, gets it right back. Ooh, dangerous pass, but he gets through. Seider now long outlet. That one gets, sit down into the corner, picked up by Chase Pearson, played it back just out of the reach of Lucas Shevitz, but Pearson picks it up, got a little room, plays it off inside, feet out in front, nice stop, save, rebound, score! Last 9 with the extra man, and that is one reason they sit where they do, 4th in the league. More pressure by Grand Rapids now. Matt Ford's going to play it all the way back to the point. Brian Lashoff there.
Seider gets the puck on the blue line, and he sees that there's a little bit of traffic in front, and the pass to the winger looking for a one-timer has a chance to get picked off, so he elects to shoot.
Long shot by Mo Seider, but that hit a body out in front. Matt Ford pulled down, but no penalty call coming. Dom Turgeon now with a big hit. Ford on the forecheck.
Fifth goal scored in the power play by number 21, Ryan Kuffner. His 5th goal of the year with assists from number 22, Chase Pearson.
Body check on the Leggio into the corner. He's got the wheels going tonight. Now tries to throw another hit on the far side, but he's got him going, held into the zone by Mo Seider. Now they're going to call it was offside, a delayed call. Griffins haven't yet cleared the zone. Now they will, backing off. Rampage up the near side wall, will bring it out into the Grand Rapids zone. Slip pass.
Seider's on the receiving end of a really big hit here, and you can tell he gets kind of rattled because when he picks up the puck here, instead of making a nice play, he ends up just putting it into the feet of the San Antonio player and then giving him a shot after. I do like that he's standing up for himself as an 18-year-old kid playing against men in a league that's not the most forgiving.
Guys, everybody but the San Antonio defenseman.
Well, Seider got lined up.
A little under the weather, or as we say, if Hayes is out, he's blocked under the weather. Very rarely.
Seider takes a slashing penalty here, and even though we can't see it from this video, I'm assuming it's a retaliation penalty to the hit from before.
Not sure who it's against. It's a chop, might be against Mo Seider.
Yep.
That's who's going. Now 2-on-1 the other way. Dom Shine on one side. Got a third man with Seider out of the box. Seider walks in. Score! Oh, Seider buries it on a great feed from Dom Shine. He is the real deal, and he's got his first American Hockey League goal.
And here's why defensemen are so critical, good defensemen. You may dress 6 defense here. Wait.
Another opportunity out in front. Oh, big save there, Joe.
So you're really looking for somebody who can play, 30 minutes of a 60-minute game, and I think Mo Seider's showing all the signs he's going to be one of those guys.
Yeah, Griffin's on a power play again, by the way, too. Here's thanks to a slashing penalty to Poli. Here's another opportunity out in front. Kuffner was looking for a redirect out in front, just missed.
Seider makes a really nice move to fake off the attacker and then makes a pass that what looks like here is going to be on Veleno's stick, but he doesn't put his stick on the ice and it goes down for an icing.
Moritz Seider.
You mentioned with Seider coming out of the box to set up that one for Mo. First professional goal came at 13-14 officially, if you're keeping score at home. By the way, that was an even strength goal.
This is just really good vision by Seider where he waits for the penalty killer to open up and move his stick out of the passing lane to make the pass to Veleno for his zone entry.
Griffins again on the power play opportunity here. 1:13 left in it. Here is Veleno over the line. Got some room, pulls up at the line, tries to create a little space, gets it off to Kuffner. Top of the near side circle now. Kuffner spins free. Going to play it down below the net. Pearson there trying to get it out at front, finally does. Second effort. They'll play it back to the point. Seider's got some room. Comes near side to Kuffner. Going to let a shot go. That hit a skate out in front off the leg or skate of O'Gara and cleared all the way back into the Grand Rapids zone. Griffins will change up everybody except the puck carrier, Mo Seider. He'll bring it right back out for Grand Rapids to his own blue line. Will drop it. 4:10 to go in the period. Griffins win a draw, but it just goes right off the heel, unfortunately, of Mo Seider's stick. And the number 1 pick, 6th overall, the Detroit Red Wings this past spring, will bring it back up for Grand Rapids, hits center ice, and just fires it into the corner. Forecheck in there, Joe Veleno looking for it, as is Chase, but here comes San Antonio, 3-on-2 the other way, as all the Griffin forecheckers got caught.
This is just really good defense on a 3-on-2. He sees the back checker has the guy cross ice, and Kuffner's picking up the guy driving the net, so he drops to a knee and blocks off the passing lane to the guy to the net.
Over the line, pass out in front, nice block by Seider, who took that pass away. Cleared off into the corner, 1-on-3 now. The Griffins will come up with this.
Here he shows off his speed and ability to protect the puck to get a step on the defender. It allows him to make that fake drop and then get the zone entry where he dumps it in and then retrieves his own dump in.
Into the corner and goes, finds it, plays it behind the net. Lucas Savage is there to pick it up for Grand Rapids. His pass knocked down, but Seider pinches in and holds it in into the near side corner again. Rampage with puck possession, but the Griffins on the forecheck, and now San Antonio will clear it out, and they'll come back 2-on-2.
On a 1-on-2 situation, Seider should notice that the other guy back is a forward and be more aggressive to help him out.
The angle down on Poganski, who tried to cut right in front of the net. Now feeds it out in front to Olsen, and a strong back check there by Evgeny Sveshnikov, who takes that opportunity away. Griffins will try to change 3 of the 5 on the sure could have. Back into the zone. There comes Vili Sariarvi. Nice move to create some space. Tried to get into the corner, but a good poke check there by Wallman takes the puck away from Sariarvi out in front. Had a shot at it. Puck was loose, just couldn't get on it. Mo Seider regroups for the Griffins. Turner Elsing now across, right back into the zone. McLeod in. Half wall, near side. Plays it back to the point. Sariarvi looking for some help. Going to get wide on the far side. Sariarvi pulls up. Has a man on him. Plays it behind the net. McLeod there now going to go back out to the far side. Off the wall to Sariarvi. One-time shot. Knocked down out in front far by Poli. And that's going to be cleared all the way back into the Grand Rapids zone. Mo Seider will beat his man there in the icing call.
Has been incredibly good on this penalty.
He handles the puck well.
He does. Yep.
There's a pass picked off by Mo Seider. Has to dive at the loose puck to get it out, and now he'll get a little help from Gus Lindstrom, and will backhand it all the way back to the San Antonio zone. Billy Husso will leave it there. Back comes Lelegio. Straight up the ice, going to play it on the far side. Rampage hit the blue line and fire it in. Again, Pickard gets a piece of it, allows Joe Veleno to play it around the far side, but they can't get it out of the zone. Lelegio holds it in. Now to the half wall, back out in front, trying to set it up out in front. Poganski can't get a piece of it. Now it comes near side. Back Lelegio with a drive, and that's blocked out in front. Nice play. Pearson got it. And then not only...
For the evening already.
Here come the Rampage again. Some speed into the zone. Mikla into the corner, but has that one stolen by Lindstrom. Some good defensive play of getting Sveshnikov. Then helps steer it out to center. Kuffner on the forecheck. Rampage will work it out to the other side. Far side wall there, and a nice play defensively by Turner Elson. Nice poke check and clear back. Griffins gain possession. Lindstrom now, he's had a good night. +2 after 2 periods, plays it up to Turner Elson, used some speed wide side. Weak shot on front, steered away easily by Billy Husso, and the Rampage will bring it out. Up to center, nice move there. Now on the near side, Mikla again hits the blue line and just throws it back. Calvin Pickard can't quite slow that one down. Puck cleared up the near wall. 3 Griffins there. Cleared out now of Evgeny Sveshnikov.
It's nice to see him to continue to jump up into the rush.
Seider top of the circle, no real help, throws it back behind the net. Guys needing of a change, and for that reason, Matt Ford will just shovel it in, and Shine and Ford will head to the bench on a change. San Antonio will speed up the far side wall now. Picked off, nice defensive play by the Griffs. That's Chris Terry, played back into the San Antonio end.
It seems here that he's being a little bit too over-aggressive, because on the other side of the ice, it leaves a one-on-one with Evgeny Sveshnikov, who's a forward.
Around and didn't even quite get it around the post, but a nice play by Calvin Pickard to shut it down anyways. Griffins back the other way. Chris Terry over the line, gets pinched off there. Nice play by Borgman, and shovels it behind the San Antonio goal. Rampage now bring it out with some speed on the far side. Nathan Walker, watch out this guy. He's had a great season. Walker trying to go wide, can't get around Mo Seider. Rebound shot from a long way out by Borgman, went way over the head of Calvin Pickard, but the Rampage hold it into the zone. Back behind the net now, Joe Veleno can't quite come up with it. Another shoveled shot from the side by former Griffin, and Zach Nastasiak stopped. He'll play it back to the point. Mikola's going to play it back behind the net. Still looking for help there. Played again back to the point. This time it's Borgman on the far side. Lets a shot go. That hits a leg out in front. Mo Seider had it, but overskated it, and the Rampage maintained puck possession again. Seider came, put his hands up, came close to getting a penalty. Are they going to call it? Can't come up with it. Puck cleared out of the deep slot, and that's picked off by the Rampage. Borgman nowhere to go with it. Will pull back in his own zone. Now plays puck up to center ice, but snapped his stick right in half in the process. Nevertheless, Rampage still have it. Walker played it in, knocked away, and Moritz Seider comes up and took a shot right up in the chest. That was scary. Knocked down, and Dom Shine will clear it out of the Grand Rapids zone. Shine sticking with it at center ice. Stays with it, gets it over the line, gets it right back in the slot, just avoids a big hit. Tried to play it over to the captain, Matt by Mikula, who pushes it back into the Grand Rapids end, but Lidstrom will pick it up for Grand Rapids. Across to Moritz Seider, back to Lidstrom on the near side. Top of the circle, looking for help, plays it up the center off the skate of Seider, picked off by the Rampage. Back into the zone. Poroshenko going to play it into the corner. Four bodies battling for it there. One by Grand Rapids. Lidstrom will come around the near side of his own net looking for some help. No real clear path. Plays it off the glass deep into the San Antonio zone, but not quite far enough for icing. Waved off. Forecheck coming. Zadina there. Breaks up a play. Plays it out in the slot to Turner Elson with a shot. That off a stick and up and over the glass. Good opportunity. Controlled by the Rampage. They'll set it up. And Husso's going to head right to the bench again. Up to center right. Rampage have it, and they'll just dump it right in. Kyrou did so, but cleared back out by the Griffins. Boy, San Antonio can't get anything going. Down to 45 seconds to go in this power play. They'll stay 6-on-4 this time and bring it up. Borgman's going to play it up the center. Kyrou over the line. Drops it off for Darcy. Plays it back to the point. Borgman, long shot. That knocked down out in front of that hurt Moritz Seider. Griffins have a chance to clear but can't get it out. Valeno hit the defenseman Borgman. San Antonio keeps possession. Back to the point again, Borgman. Far side. Comes near side to Pouliot. Going to play it down low to Kyrou.
Here, Seider gets a little too caught up with the guy in front of the net screening the goalie, which leaves the backdoor guy open for an easy goal.
Four!
There it is.
Goal that went out there by Jared behind the net. Forecheck by Pearson, but Rampage able to break it. Bring it out to center ice. They'll just try to chip it into the zone. Battle now along the Griffins bench right in front of it. Four guys fighting for the puck. Moritz Seider just eating time. They just got it pinned in there with both skates. They can't knock him off it. Moritz Seider killing time. Finally comes through. Oh, we're going to get a penalty. It's going to go again here, though. 4-on-4 hockey. Draw one by San Antonio in the Griffin zone. They'll spread it out. Ford, the only guy in the box. Room there now. Walker on the far side has nowhere to go. Turns right out of it.
Seider kind of unnecessarily follows the puck carry up in his own zone here. I don't know really why he did. Now it leaves a 2-on-2 situation with a forward playing D.
Zone gets far, gets wide on Valeno. Has a chance to walk out in front. Does so. Was looking out in front for Cam Darcy, but it's knocked down by Lidstrom. He'll backhand it out of the Grand Rapids zone.
Yeah, 20 seconds left to go in this 4-on-4. This is going to be...
Seider's last shift winding down. I noticed that he had another really strong defensive game, playing really aggressive again and getting in passing lanes. He also showed a lot more offense, getting in the rush a lot more.
Still 4-on-4. Nolan in the corner. Now 5-on-4 San Antonio. With a man still in the box. It'll be 6-on-4 now. Penalty over. Long shot knocked down out in front. Griffins will clear, and they'll clear it all the way down by Dom Turgeon. They can do that shorthanded.